So hugs the boundary master, Naitanui the target at the back. Bellchambers, very good mark, important role for him tonight.
That is going to be such a crucial matchup. Bellchambers got a massive role. He's going to take on Naitanui, and then Lyset, very good player as well.
What I was interested with Bellchambers in, there was no effort to go quickly. Saad's found a way through though, and he's done it very well. Onto the left, good kick, Bagley, and this will really test his range here.
Gotta love that about Adam Saad. He takes more bounces than anyone in the competition, BT, by a long way.
Heppel winds up from 50, and that'll miss with a bit of a tumbler. Or is it marked by Brown? Brown's got it right on the behind line. So the most acute angle in football, here it is. That's a good look at it. So this is a definite run around on the right.
He needs someone to bob up tonight, someone like Brown to kick it back.
And he does just that, and no problems at all. The Bombers get the first.
D kicks down the line, a bit of a wobbly one.
Yeah, Brown couldn't quite get underneath it there with the hand, so Duggan now with a pretty sloppy kick. They load up here, the Bombers from half back. Plenty of numbers around the footy, almost escorting it down. What a nice kick it was by Saad. McKenna gets it and goes. Couple of bounces straight down the middle. This is going to be a penetrating run here from the Bombers, and Stringer on the stretch marks. So Stringer, normally a pretty reasonable finisher, and this is a very good start for the Bombers. 2 goals.
A quick clearing ball by Jetta, and now the race is on in the middle of the ground. It was well done by Hurley, just dished to Goddard. Goddard back to the running man, Saad. Now Myers ran into a bit of trouble. Released the ball cleverly. That was nicely done. Not quite that time down forward. The kick came in quickly from Merritt. The clearing ball out just as fast by Lyset, but it's coming back again. Merritt gathers, squares the ball up. Green left it, and Bellchambers marking it and marking it. So Tom Bellchambers, only the 4 goals this season. This for a 20-zip lead for the Bombers on the road. What a start by Essendon.
Hurley moving dangerously here. A neat little kick to McKernan. McKernan to the middle. This is where they're trying to open them up here through the middle, and they've got him again. McDonald, Tippin, Woody, this way, that away. Neat little kick to Green. Green's got Stringer over the top. He goes to him as well, and Stringer will mark in the goal square. So this will be a shot directly in front.
Whether it's Saad, whether it's Green, or whether it's McKenna.
This for a 25-point Bomber lead. There it is. 4 straight for the Bombers, who are on fire.
They haven't seen anything like this.
And this is the kick where they often get a great lead from their 2 big forwards. Push down, take a contested mark, give them that outlet, and that isn't there at the moment for the West Coast.
Cripps did well, Shuey, but he was forced backwards. Nelson wrapped up by Fantasia. Smith comes through. Merritt the other way, used hooker, dropped the footy. Socket off the ground, it came off the umpire, ricocheted Fantasia's way. Everything going Essendon's way. Long down towards full forward. How about that? Stringer marks on his chest. Well, what a start this would be. For the first 5 goals of the game, the Bombers are out to a 31-point lead. 15 seconds left on the clock here. West Coast haven't been goalless in the opening term against Essendon since the semi-final of 1996. No touch on that. Still at the back. It's alive. Smith for a 6th. For a 6th goal in the opening term. Look at the Bombers.
These are your man Orazio. The leg speed has been a real contrast. West Coast just look a bit slow tonight all of a sudden.
Here's Gaff. Let's see if they can get through this time. Yo going back into trouble. Look at the pressure bearing down on Harry's again. Look at that. Bit of candy there from Orazio. And he finds an opportunity with Devon Smith.
And in particular, guys, Dyson Heppel and Zach Merritt, they've had outstanding first quarters.
Smith from 40. No problems at all. Straight through the middle. So there you go. 7 unanswered goals.
Might set a new benchmark at some point. That man, Liam Ryan.
He is a ripper. So is this man. McDonald, Tippin, Woody. If you don't mind, Essendon 8 in a row.
Well, this is a contender, this. Anthony McDonald, Tippin, Woody. Look at the balance, the speed, the agility, and that is a high degree of difficulty to finish, and look at the smile.
West Coast, why can't they go immediately? What is stopping them? Is it just their attitude or their...
I think it's structure, a bit of confidence in their forward setup at the moment. Oh, McDonald, Tip and Woody, brilliant. Just at the moment, they haven't adjusted to not having Darling, not having Kennedy there consistently, and I think had their confidence rattled.
Saad, McDonald, Tip and Woody.
Now they go. McInnes is the target. He pushes off. Second attempt, couldn't quite. Goddard to Saad. Corridor again. Here they go. Back to Goddard from Langford. McDonald, Tip and Woody turns around and wants to go immediately. Kicks cleverly. Green's got it. They're moving it quickly. So confident in themselves. Fantasia on the bounce. Look at him burn off Duggan. Superb. Inside. Has he run too far? Duggan got him. Not enough. Marking chance. Stringer missed it. Guelphy's there. Who's going to stay on their feet? Guelphy did. Pushed off Cole. Back to Bagley. That is brilliant football, Essendon.
Even for one of the top contenders in the league against a side that's in the middle of the pack. Guelphy goes long over the top of McKenna, McDonald, Tip and Woody thereabouts. Schofield here tried to poke it in Nelson's direction, couldn't do so. Bagley happy to keep the ball inside there. Now he tries to withdraw it, snuck it out between the legs. McKernan, clever little tap on to Smith. Smith goes back on the right boot, thought about it. Handball to Guelphy, will need to get boot to ball. He does, puts it into a vacant goal square and got a ripper bounce. He got a little offy going on that one.
Forward again, Waterman just slapping it sideways. Saad was there. What a fantastic game he has played. The skipper, terrific kick, and great mark, Bagley. So the adventurous play hasn't let up. They've been prepared to go into the middle, to back their kicking, back their marking. It's been such a courageous game plan and executed so well. Almost McKernan. Stringer! Oh yes! Goal number 4, it's Smith. It's Smith.
Heppel wide to Langford, now McKenna. Foot race here. If McKenna gets a good bounce, he'll take Marston on. He just withdraws. There it is, the little kick over the top to himself. How about that? How about that?
Goddard's played well. Hooker's been terrific. They really haven't had a poor player on the ground tonight. Here's Heppel. Stringer, 3 goals, quite brilliant, particularly early. And the pass, absolutely superb. So Langford to get it back out to a 28-point margin. Probably just flattering the West Coast Eagles a touch, this spread at the moment. And he's kicked it. It's a great goal. Well done. They're going to record a very, very surprising and big loss at home. Shepherd, gaff over the head. Marston. Clock down to 2 seconds. McGovern on the siren. But it's Essendon's night in a big, big way. Just their second win against the West Coast Eagles in Perth. In the last 16 years, they win by 28 points.